Welcome to Illogically Speaking. I'm Sebi.
I'm Valeria.
I'm Azul.
I'm Denise.
I'm Viviana.
And I'm Alejandro.
And again, Denise came back from the dead. Ignacio
Stayed.
He stayed down there.
Yeah, he stayed dead.
He's in the afterlife.
Just kidding. I don't know if. Well, we don't want him dead.
And Sebi came.
Oh yeah, and I'm here. Hi.
Yay.
Today's topic is extrovert and introvert.
All right.
I mean, like, what is there really to say? I'm an extrovert. She's an extrovert.
Very.
I would say I'm in the middle because I do really stupid things and I like doing those stupid things, but at the same time, I am very worried of what people think and would rather be alone.
She's.
I'm an ambivert, so basically that's the perfect middle.
Oh,
yeah, so I guess-
she's
Yeah.
she's an ambivert. You're an.
Extrovert.
No.
No, I wouldn't say extrovert. Me, I wouldn't say extrovert. I would
I'm
say
not
introvert.
an extrovert. I'm introvert. And I'm shy.
And you're an introvert.
60% introvert, 40% outrovert.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I guess you'd say omnivert.
yeah. I would say that I'm an omnivert because I can
Well,
talk.
that's not a thing. Okay.
Ambivert.
Yeah.
What is there really to say?
Well, you know, I mean, I guess
I mean, why do you think you're both?
because I like being like out there and like I like being unique or like just doing something stupid in front of people and like having a fun time with friends. But at the same time, I get super nervous and would like to be like I wouldn't like to be out there and stuff like that. So those two personality traits really clash together because as I would like to be spontaneous and like out there, but at the same time I get super worried and just don't do it.
But why are you on whatever it's called?
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, Azul. But we can't say you because like then if it's Spotify, then it's like okay, go.
Okay. So the reason I'm an ambivert is because I am like both extroverted and introverted depending on my mood. And you know it's true.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
sometimes I talk to you like last year I talked to you like some days you seem like
So
you
into
want,
it.
like you want to talk to me or like other people, then some days I'm like hi and you're just like
Get away. No, but like, so like the extroverted side of me would be like, okay, I'm gonna make 10 friends today, and it works.
Yeah.
Then the introverted part of me is like, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Okay, but here's the main
Wow.
question: do you get energy from being with people or being alone?
I would
Like more.
I would get from being with people. I really like being with people.
Oh.
But like I like having friends, but I'm not like the like you know how there's groups and then like some people are like more out there. I'm like people don't I don't know how to explain it. It's like people wouldn't really come to me to be the first option if they I don't know how to say that. It sounds bad, but it's like so that really prevents me from like doing what I want to do because I get like worried that it'll seem like weird.
Yeah. But like I ask this because a lot of people say that if you get more energy from being with people than not being with people, it's like, oh, you're automatically an introvert or an extrovert.
I don't think
but
that's
I don't
true.
think that's true.
There's many
Like personally, I'm an extrovert because I just like being with people. I like making friends. I also get energy from being with people. But like I don't know, I'm personally an extrovert. I'm really loud at parties. I'm like
Wow.
yeah, I'm super loud.
And you, Denise, why would you say you're an extrovert?
Well, because in the first week of school, because we are back in school,
Yeah.
I've made a lot of friends.
Yeah,
She's even taken my friends.
Yeah.
like
You know.
just every day to be like, yeah, I made a new friend, guys, and I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm still with the same. I think the only like new like good because I've met a lot of new friends, but the thing is, the new good friend that I really talk to is like one of her old friends, like
Yeah.
Anna. She's really
Anna.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi, Anna.
I think
Yeah.
If you're watching
Denise
this,
is the
hi.
most extroverted out of all of us.
Yeah, she is. She even added my friends on Snapchat.
Yeah. She having me as well.
Okay.
So-
Why would you say you're an introvert though, Viviana?
I can get shy easily. Like if I go somewhere and there's like a lot of like big kids or whatever, I just don't talk at all, or I'll just like be quiet, because I'm scared that if I say something, they're gonna call me stupid. Like, oh my god, you're such a child. Oh my god. So that's why I don't speak a lot. So
I mean,
You're afraid
Sorry.
of like
you're afraid
of
of
being called
Humiliation.
yeah.
out.
humiliation and being like judged.
Mhm.
Why would you say you're like 60%?
Half and half, whatever.
Yeah, half and half, whatever.
Because one moment I could be doing the cha-cha slide on the
In
the
middle,
freeway.
Yeah.
The freeway because like me and two other friends actually legit did it.
No, because the thing is, I see you like, although you seem like a reserved person when you're with your friends, you're an
Yeah,
extrovert.
you're like really open.
Like, to another person on the outside, you'd seem very quiet and like the introvert. But like when I'm your friend now, like you do weird things and it doesn't matter. I like that. That's a good quality to have.
Have any of you changed? Like, for example, like being an introvert and then going into an extrovert?
No, me it's
A little
Hi.
bit. A little bit. A little bit for me.
That'd
Very
be
much,
me.
actually.
I did
vice
that.
versa.
I used to be not an introvert. I used to be like half and half. But like now I'm really extroverted. But like when I was young, like I was really shy. I was like, and like now I'm like getting more to the not the introverted side, but like because like for example my Spanish, like I speak pretty good Spanish with my mom, but like if I like for example in Spanish class I'd be like, oh I'm not gonna speak Spanish right now, but like, oh hi teacher, I'd like be really worried if he like because we have a really judgy
I
Spanish
actually am
teacher.
switching my schedule because of him. So I'm going from Spanish AP to normal Spanish because he terrifies me.
Yeah, he's
Wait.
he's really judgmental, and I don't
He's
like speaking
lowering my
Spanish.
You know, like,
self-esteem.
Honestly,
You know, I literally passed out papers in his class, and when he was like, "Oh, thank you," and I said, "De nada," which is "You're welcome."
And
And he
gets so
corrected you,
mad.
right? I'm guessing he corrected you. I'm sorry.
Then he
it's
like
fine.
stops the whole
Yeah.
So I say, "Oh, but now," he's like, "Wait." He stops the whole class, and then he's just like,
It's
he does like an
bornada.
entire like. That's one good thing about his class, that he wastes time speaking about things.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, but like
He, like,
my Spanish
he-
teacher,
He
he's fine.
spends 40 minutes just talking, and then he'd be like, "Okay, guys,
No,
let's
no, no.
actually
I don't know if
work."
you were in my class at that time because she like got switched to schedule, but I remember that once like someone asked a question about him, and then for like the whole class he just spoke about him. He was just like, I was a very good student. I got straight A's all the time, and I was
No.
like, wow, this guy is humble.
No, because the thing is, although he's gotten like from the first week to like now this week, you see like him like sort of getting a little more serious, of course, but he's a good speaker. Like he can elaborate on things, and
Yeah,
he has like a good way of saying things. But I don't know. I don't really like that class because that's one thing of me. Like instead of being an extrovert, I don't have any friends in that class, nor do I want to make it. Because I don't know, it's just like, because when you're with a group of people that you don't normally tend to be with, I'm not judgy. It's just that I'm just saying that they're not like the type of friends that
yeah,
like,
yeah, you would
guys,
have.
like that you guys like like you guys.
Yeah.
So I just don't like tend to talk to them. You know? I
Yeah.
don't know.
But
Yeah.
like,
I have a Spanish story. So I was in Spanish class, and he was just talking for like 40 minutes straight, saying like, "Oh, you have to do this, dictado, like
Yeah.
comprehension," and I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And then he's like, "Okay, let's actually work." For 40 minutes, he's been talking, and we only have like an hour and 10 minutes of his class, I believe. I think it was. And
You don't have that class for 2 hours.
I said 1 hour and 10 minutes.
You have that. We
I
have
have
that
one-
class for 2 hours.
he eat.
One hour.
And
Oh,
10
you had
minutes.
40 minutes left.
No, he spoke for 40 minutes.
Of
Okay.
the class.
Bruh.
the thing is,
I don't get it. I don't do
Okay,
math.
no,
Okay, go.
The same thing happened where like we were supposed to do the email thing or a test. I don't know.
Yeah.
And but first we had to like read a story and then talk about it, but nobody wanted to talk about it. So he
Cornmeal?
just was the one that just went off, just kept talking
Yeah.
about it and elaborating. And no, when he would ask someone, people were like, I don't know, and then he'd be like, wrong.
He always says like error. That's why he says he's like error. I don't know how to do
Like,
Error.
but like for me,
Can't do it.
for me, like my Spanish teacher, like he has like some kids that like don't really speak Spanish, but he's like, oh no, it's fine. If you don't know none of Spanish, I'll just speak in English for you to make it easier. So that's fine. I'm like he's nice and all.
Can I switch now?
No, I actually
What do you mean, can you
like
switch?
emailed.
But like he's nice and he's also, but like he's so nice. Like he's calmer and he's not like he doesn't air people. He's like, it's actually that, and then he actually pronounces like if you said something wrong, he doesn't be like wrong. It's actually that. No, he doesn't say it. He's like it's actually like if you say one word but like not pronounce it right, he's like it's actually that, and
error.
no, he doesn't do that. No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't
To
do.
be honest,
Okay, we're getting away
no,
from
but
the topic.
It still relates to it because it's like some people choose to be like
Nice.
I mean, yeah, but
Some
we're
people-
let's
no, yeah.
divert we're
My turn.
Yeah.
okay. Go.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm an introvert in that class. I have talked to literally no one there because
Are you in
he
her class?
scares me. No,
Oh.
I'm
No, I'd
with
be
some
talking to
random
her.
8th
Oh.
graders. So.
But like, wait, but like, I'll let
So,
him
like,
talk first.
I'm ambivert. So in other classes, I have my friends, so I'll be an extrovert.
Yeah.
But like in that class, full introvert mode. Literally, the girl next to me, she's like, "So you talk Spanish?" Like, okay.
Wait, so you speak?
No, like I don't know where people there's kid. Well, I don't really see many because everybody has insecurities, but there's like people that I've seen that they do things without a care in the world, like what people will think, or like if they do something wrong, they don't care. I don't know where you get that from.
I don't know how you get that confident. I want that confidence.
So do
What
they sell it on the
confident?
black market or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some people like will just like if they do something wrong or they scream, they'll be like, I don't care. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like
Wait.
me, if you make like if I say something and you make like a weird face, even if it doesn't relate to what I'm doing, I'll just immediately assume, oh god, did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Me, that's always me. But like one thing that makes me like a full introvert is PE class. I get so introverted. Like he's with me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, PE.
PE,
Literally-
I hate it.
My PE is with all 9th graders, so it's
And
me,
yeah, us
yes,
too.
yeah.
and a girl named Annabella, and like they're like groups of 4, groups of 3, and we're like, no, we're 2.
Yeah, but like you have more friends.
Oh no, yeah, I think that's the class where I really just don't really like, cause like she said, some classes make me feel like I'm in a comfortable space, and some of them I just want to get them over with.
Yeah.
In PE, like my class has 30-something people. I think more because the 6th graders are with us too, but they have to do
Oh,
a
they're
separate
together.
class.
Oh.
So we have a lot of 9th graders and 6th graders, but I have a lot of friends from DM, so we just do random things.
But I don't have much
And
friends.
that's a class where like I really don't care if I did something. Well, I do care, but like I don't care to like not
To
talk. Like I enjoy talking in that class, but I've done stupid things. Like on the first day of school, I didn't know that. Like a lot of people didn't know that they had to bring their PE uniform. And
I had to do
didn't.
it in my uniform.
At least
sucks.
everyone didn't bring it, so I wouldn't be the only one. But I remember we had to get in a circle, and when he called your number, you have to run around.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, it was only one lap. But the girl in front of me, like, kept running, so I assumed that I had to keep running. So I ran, and I kept on running. And then everyone was like, Valeria, what are you doing? And then I went into panic mode. Like, I was like, what am I doing? I thought we had to keep running. And then everyone, you know what kid said? You know what? You're not wrong. Do 7. And then, and then Ignacio was like, oh, Valeria, what's going on? I don't know. And then it was...
So you turned into an
No,
introvert
yeah,
at that moment.
And then I sat down where I was supposed to, and I really just wanted to disappear. Oh my god. And like nobody probably even remembers it, but I do. I have a really bad guilty conscience, and then if I do something wrong, I will regret it for like the next, I don't know, just
The
a
next
long
century.
time.
But, like,
Yes.
the reason that I act like sometimes like an introvert, like whenever I'm somewhere, because like sometimes like when I try to talk to people, I get scared that I'm like, what if they think that I'm annoying? They think I'm weird or I'm stupid.
Honestly, you don't need to care about that. Like,
Yeah, honestly.
I'm annoying. I'm stupid. I'm very loud. And
Oh yeah, and also
I'm
that,
sorry.
and also like they'll think that I'm a random person. I talk about random stupid things.
me.
Yeah, like it's like it gets
Wait,
me
Denise,
scared.
I have a
'cause
question.
don't like
Has there ever been a moment where, like, you being an extrovert, like, caused you to have a problem. If you would say, like, you could say,
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, of course, like, if you're,
Talking in class.
there would be, like, pros and cons to being an introvert or an
Yeah.
extrovert has, like,
That's why I like
has-
mine.
yeah.
Perfect
Yes.
middle.
Okay. So I'll
then that
explain.
means you have both cons.
Oh, wow.
But then that also means you have both pros.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, alright. As an extrovert, you know how extroverts make, like, a lot of friends?
Yeah.
I was an extrovert when I was little. I was an extrovert.
So, I've been making a lot of friends, and recently I've asked for their birthdays, right?
What?
And most of them, like, have their birthdays in July and on the same day. So,
Oh.
if they were to have their birthday the same day, all of them, I would be screwed.
Why?
Pick your favorite.
Oh. Yeah, honestly.
It's like asking a teacher who's their favorite teacher and to be like, I'm screwed.
Last year, my favorite class that I would like really just go off and like do whatever I wanted and like not care was in Spanish, and that has led to some problems. So there was this one time where we were in Spanish class and Alejandro, like he was like, he didn't really, because you weren't really part of the class. Technically, like Ryu, I remember Ryu, you just got on a computer in 6th grade. You just did random other things, or she helped you. And she gave you flashcards to just sort them out. And our table is a special table because we do weird things. So it was Ignacio, Alejandro, and this other kid named Santiago. So we started joking around with the flashcards because you know one side is a picture and the other side is a word. So we'd like get 2 flashcards and like the picture would be a girl and then the back would be like dolphin and then we'd like joke around with that. And then there was this one where it was like where he did it and I was holding some at the time. So he put a girl and then it said fire in the it said fire in the back and then the teacher took it the wrong way. And she's like, what are you guys doing? Why does it say fire? And that led to, and I remember the ones that I was holding, I hid it under my, because the thing is, if I were to tell her, you left these, she'd be like, what are you doing with those? Because I think mine was a picture of a dolphin, and then the back said door.
Dumbledore.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So she'd be like, I don't know. So I remember I ended up cutting up those cards and putting them in my sketchbook. So yeah.
How?
See, cause like, okay, let me explain. Cause when that was the whole ordeal was over and we were just like quieted down, I hid them like under my leg, so then like they wouldn't see it. Because the thing is, I tend to worry or like run away from my problems or like just avoid them completely. So instead of like confessing, oh I have cards, I just hid them and said nothing. And then when it was time to leave, I put them in my backpack. And then when I got home, I was like, you know, I'm gonna do something with them. So I cut the dolphin out. And then I cut like the door and then cut out so then it would actually open and close. And you know, I remember she was looking at my sketchbook once and then meaning like she went to the page without meaning it.
Bro,
She's stealing.
Imagine
I
a new kid is just like, so what does dolphin mean? She's like, oh,
Oh, a door. Nice. Has
Wait.
there ever been problems for you?
Huh? Nah, not really.
bro, I remember one time during Spanish class, I remember one of my friends, we were singing like, do, 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 do,
I
do,
swear
do,
to
do. I remember we were singing that, and one of my friends was like, yo, stop, please, you're creeping me out here. And we kept doing it, and I remember she was like, hey, can you just shut up? And I was like, yeah, be quiet. I'm like,
Oh my god, which reminds me of The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
what line?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The what?
Let's talk about that in another thing. Not now.
Wait, what is that?
The thing is
Oh, actually, that goes along with the thing.
Yeah,
Wait, go
'cause-
until wait. I
the
can
thing is,
explain.
like, in our last school, since it was smaller, I felt like I was in a much more comfortable place.
Yeah.
you knew
Because-
everyone.
I knew everyone, and
'Cause-
everyone knew what I was at the time. Like, everyone already knew, oh, yeah, whatever, she's okay.
Yeah.
But here in a new school, there's so many new faces and new people that could judge you, and new judgments and new, like,
Yeah,
perspectives and opinions. So, like, you don't really know what if you can do something, then it'll affect how people see you for the rest of your life.
There's
But you don't
sorry.
need to worry
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
Yeah, but then
It's
no,
like,
'cause-
but like, it's a new school. Like, for example, what we talked about last episode, that you knew everyone in our old school. You knew everyone, and it wasn't like, if you got judged, it wasn't like as a big of a deal because like it was a small school. But this school, it's everyone in 8th and 9th is new, so you have to leave a good impression on every. Like I personally don't care about that, but like you have to leave.
No, because
Society says that you have to leave a good impression so that people can like leave you alone.
No, because the thing
You
is,
get what
I
I mean.
understand, and I've tried. Like, I've thought to myself, you know what? You're just not gonna care anymore. But there's this thing in the back of my mind: when you did something wrong, people are gonna like judge you for it, and blah blah. Like, even if it's like strangers on the street, I tend to like try to keep my place. I tend to worry a lot for like what people think of what I'm doing. I don't know. That just makes. That's the
Yeah.
part that makes me an introvert, because as much as I'd like to like dress up and like do something and like be out there, there's always this worry in like the back of my head that the judgment is gonna be coming. I remember I went to a concert once and I really liked my outfit or whatever, because I really like fashion and clothes like that. But I got so worried, and I was so lucky I had glasses on, because I started like crying
Wait,
a
what?
little bit.
Wait,
Because-
what concert?
Because the thing is, nobody was looking at me or anything, but the pressure just started getting to my head, and just like I couldn't take it, and it was like, ugh, I don't like that.
Well,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
get you really scared about that, because I didn't really care though about
Because
my
the thing is,
mine.
you said that you used to be an introvert. I used to be an extrovert.
Me too.
I used to love being like in front of the class or saying dumb things. But then after middle school hit, like each year, I slowly got worse and worse. So
Yeah.
like,
I stopped being an introvert when I was in like 3rd grade, because I think that's the year that I like really started to find like who my like
The
what
realization.
no what types of friends that I like being around with. Like, because I had like all my friends there, because like in 2nd grade I didn't really have a lot of friends, because I was in like a really advanced class, and like everyone was so much smarter than me, and I was like I always felt alone. So that's when I think my introverted side like hit rock bottom. But like when I got to 3rd grade, I like started gradually becoming an extrovert, because like I had these group of friends. They were like super nice. I could talk to them about like anything, and that's when like I started becoming an extrovert. Like that's when I switched.
I kind of started becoming not extroverted, but like, you know, now I actually talk to people. Like last year and this year, like kind of like
Really?
like actually.
Yeah. You were my fourth
4th grade class.
Yeah, 4th grade class.
Sorry if I hated you back then.
But like I remember when I was little, I used to love making friends. Like I used to think that, oh, making friends is easy. It's
no,
fine.
she had way more friends than me. Because although I've always been an extrovert, I still tend to stay with like only my friends, and I didn't really enjoy the fact like, so I would always argue, like not argue, but if she said like, ooh, what, you have like more friends, I'm like, no, you're the one that you make easier friends.
No,
And
but now it's worse. It's so much worse. You wanna know why? And mainly because like everybody speaks Spanish. Everybody just talks about like something
You know
dumb.
what's weird? Like, although
I hate it.
I don't make many new friends, I'm trying to, but you feel more comfortable. Like, I remember I told this to, of course, you all know Dana. Dana, we were talking about it. We were like, you feel comfortable around people, not that you just met, but you're not like, I don't know, it's weird. It's because
Yeah, I
Dana,
understand what you're
like,
saying.
Dana, although I hadn't like, I've known her for a long time, but we don't talk as much as I were to talk to you or Denise or all that. But I trust her in this weird way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she's
I don't
really
know.
nice. She's really, and she's like
And-
outgoing.
No, but
but,
like, I'm just saying that you tend to be, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you have this sense of comfort and like a person that you don't really see much.
Mhm.
Like when I moved schools, I started to be like a little bit more closer with friends that were in that like my past school, and I told them everything because I knew that I wouldn't have to see them and I wouldn't have to confront them face to face.
But like I feel like now,
That's-
like this year, everybody has changed. Like some kids have changed now. Like when you try to talk to them, they just don't talk to you anymore. Like they talk to their new friends, which is annoying. Like when you try, like you start to say, "Oh, hi there."
Whoa, calm down.
What?
They're both staring at me, and I'm like,
Okay, but like for example, there's this girl in my PE class. You guys know? Can I say her name?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
Monse.
Yeah.
yes.
She has like new friends, and I try to talk to her, but she just doesn't look at me because like she has new
I'm
friends
gonna
now.
bleep her name now. I
Yeah,
have
because
to
like,
do this
cause, like
then,
she
'cause
made
like-
new friends now, and one of them just looks at me like as if that she hates me, or I don't know. But I'm like, I don't get it. She's like, doesn't
But
smile.
I mean, yeah, that's like. Oh, go.
No, I talked to Monse, but like it's not something I talk to her like a lot.
But
Like,
she's still
once a
a friend.
month we'll like
Yeah.
cross between each other, and she'll like tell me her whole life story, and
Yeah.
I'll tell her mine.
But
then,
still,
like,
I'm not saying that she's a bad person. I'm not saying
She's
she's.
not.
Like,
No,
I'm not
she's
saying
not,
she's
she's
bad
not.
or no. I'm just saying that. Like, I don't blame her for her new friends. I don't blame her.
That's-
but, like,
that-
still.
That goes along with the problems that go with being an
An
introvert and an
Yeah.
extrovert. That if you're an introvert, you feel like everyone's not watching you. I don't know.
Ignoring you as well.
No.
But that's more like an anxiety thing, maybe.
No,
but like,
no, yeah, Because the thing is, people, when you say, I feel like everyone's looking at me, that sounds arrogant. But, because the thing is, when you, like, are an introvert or have anxiety, you, like, tend to not that people are staring at you as a good thing, that you're great and all, staring at you as if they're gonna judge you.
okay, wait. But
Yeah.
introvert, I know a lot of introverts who are like super cool. They're not like they don't have anxiety because not all introverts
Well, yeah, I
are
do.
the same.
I kind of.
But like, I know a lot of introverts that just to like put it out there. This is not, we're not stereotyping, but that goes along with the problems. And I have a like the lion sleeps tonight thing. Okay, I'm gonna explain that story
What is that?
from a friend that is super extroverted. That might even be more not more extroverted than Denise. Denise is extroverted, but
Wow.
when
Extroverted
we
to the power of
yeah.
10,000.
when we went to our old school, we had our science teacher like
Kind
was
of
a
had
bit
little
had a
problem,
bit of a problem. She might be in jail right now, but we don't talk about that.
but
Yeah.
she might also have a
We don't talk about that. Okay. So we got a new science teacher, and
I
the
love
science
her. She's
teacher.
so nice. I love her.
This is not from the school.
Oh.
Oh, it's from
Yeah, I know.
yeah. The new science teacher was like a little bit like stuck up, not stuck up, but like she was like very sassy.
like for
No,
example,
serious.
And
Serious.
no, but she was pretty sassy also. But like
I'm
Um,
gonna give an example.
I didn't really mind.
and judgmental.
And she would start reading and then
And
she would-
sarcastic.
yeah, very sarcastic.
Yeah,
No,
she was-
because she wasn't. A lot of people didn't.
Yeah,
A lot of people didn't like her.
we talked
But the
about
thing
that.
is,
But
she
I
was-
love her. She's so nice.
No,
And she's
yeah.
nice to me.
No,
I remember
yeah.
she did want to give me
a
a
lot of
something.
people didn't like her, but when she like gives a chance to be nice to you, it's like she's nice. Like I think she's nice.
I don't
It's
like. I didn't mind her at all. Like I was her. I was
No, but like, okay, I did 2 extra credit projects for her. She never gave me extra credit for either of them.
Oh wow.
One of them was if you did community service for like a couple of hours, I'll give you extra credit. And I needed it at the time because she kept on grading and giving me an F. So I did it, and she's like, okay, I'll apply it later. She never did it, and it was like, halfway through the year or whatever.
But I remember like every time when I do like the test or classwork, I remember like I try hard because I try to study for it, and I remember getting an A and be like, oh wow, I'm proud of myself because like she's like. I guess like she's trying to help you like get like A's by earning them instead of like a teacher just
No,
gives you it.
okay, everybody were sort of going off topic.
yeah.
Go ahead,
That's
sorry.
what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
well,
basically-
shut up.
No,
Okay,
no, we
don't-
didn't mean it
we
that
didn't
way.
mean it that way.
Oh, never mind. No. Keep talking.
Okay. So we were in science class. Well, not me. My friend was like we were in homeroom, right? And there was like a meme, not really a meme, but like a thing in our school where like everyone would just like repeat like the line sleeps tonight.
The song.
Yeah, the
It's
song.
Like the
funny.
part where it goes,
Yeah, that part.
Oh yeah.
And then, but that teacher absolutely hated it.
Oh
But my friend,
She hated him.
she hated him and the song, cause like she
Yeah.
didn't let anyone sing it. So like my friend, being an extrovert, was like, 'cause he wasn't a bad kid. He was like pretty smart, but like
But the thing is, he's very he goes for dares, okay?
he goes, yeah. So what he did was like, by the way, the teacher warned him several times not to do it, but
He's like,
what he
"Nah."
did was when he was heading to class over the like.
I was walking with
Yeah,
him,
yeah. When he was
actually.
passing, he was like, "Ee," whatever the song is. "Ee, ba, 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 ba." And then we were in Spanish class, and I remember this so vividly. The teacher just comes in, like barges in this door. Detention slip. Bring it signed tomorrow, and leave.
And she
And then
leaves.
Carl. Oh crap. Yeah, whatever. What just happened? And I'm like, nice one, buddy.
Relatable.
All right, so one last thing. So you may think that I'm fully extroverted, but actually, there's a part of me that's actually super introvert.
You tend to get like quiet
I remember some
after
people say
lunch
that
during
women are more-
Spanish.
I remember some people say
Really?
that girls are more insecure than
Oh,
boys.
Yeah, like you.
Her energy goes down.
Yeah, her
She needs
energy
to
goes down.
recharge.
Like no, not yeah that. But like
Mm.
I remember, I think we said this in an episode, but like once we were in science class, like in our old school, we were in science class, and she was just like,
Super down.
she was like sad, and I was like, Denise, what happened? Like you're always so upbeat, and she was like, I don't know, nothing really happened, and she's just like staring there, and me and Ignacio, we were like talking, and then Denise is just like, I feel like I'm hanging out with a specific type of group, like a specific type of people. It's like,
More.
yeah, more with specific type of people, and I'm like, oh, us, right? Yeah, and me like Ignacio starts like fist bumping, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, no, Nicole and Azul and Lasa.
Oh.
Me and Ignacio just like our hearts just shattered. Really? And she's like, yeah.
You know, Viviana said something true, which she said that girls tend to be more insecure than boys. I mean, although as we're starting to change, the times are starting to change, and we're starting to like be a little bit more aware of what we say and equality and stuff like that. There's always still this little like shadow going around of just like societal pressures, and still like people still tend to, even if you're a girl and we're living in 2019, you still tend to be more judged than a boy.
Yeah, that's so true.
I mean, I'm a boy, so I don't know.
well, that is true because
I
like
feel
that's what
like
everybody says.
because between
nowadays.
boys there isn't much of like a care and like
No, but like, yeah, like as a boy, boys are really judgmental. Like as a boy, they're really judgmental, and
but
like
but
honestly,
between each other I don't see it.
okay, yeah, honestly, but like, let me tell you a story. I go to karate. Like I go to karate. I think everyone knows I go to karate.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I'm like a blue belt, and
Wow,
I'm a blue belt. Woo! Okay. But I have my sensei, and he's like one of the biggest inspirations to me. And he always says to like it's very generic, but like it is true. Like treat women like
Like
equally,
queens.
equally.
yeah, like kings and queens.
And I
are
was
equal.
like, yeah, that's true. So every time that I see a boy like talking, I'm like, oh yeah, a girl can't do this. I'm like, dude, come on. He like, that's not true. They're as equally like,
Good.
yeah, good. And like,
I'm probably even better than you. So
exactly. That's true. Like, you're faster than me, smarter than me. It's true, but it is true.
I can.
That sounds like the Flash, you know, the beginning, like.
Oh yeah.
No, that sounds like the lab rats.
Yeah,
faster,
smarter.
Faster,
But it's true.
smarter.
But
And they're
so,
living
like,
in my basement.
So like, I don't get when like boys like judge the girls, because we can also be easily judged.
There.
Yeah.
But some people say that if a girl is like a tomboy, like you guys know who tomboys are?
Yeah.
Yeah, people think that if a girl's a tomboy, they're really like weird. But I don't see it because like I don't blame them. Like let's say that a girl likes to go do skating,
Stereotypes
they
are
don't
not
wear girl
Stereotypes are not good. We kind of went off topic, but that's okay.
good. No, that still relates to the top.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Sort of in a way.
Yeah, whatever.
Because we're talking about like
Societal
judgments and
pressures.
societal pressures, and that leads to people becoming more insecure about
yeah,
themselves, and then
and-
that leads them to not talk to people, which is
Introvert.
stereotypes are not good. You can't just assume that
You can't
someone's
do that,
something.
all right?
You really just have to know who they are and actually talk to them. Because,
Yeah, like get to know someone first, and then.
Because I've seen a lot of people just like, if you act like, that's why nowadays impressions are important, sort of. Because if you like do one thing that makes you seem like this, you will be sort of still thought of like that,
Yeah.
and it'll be
Nobody.
because it's hard to change people's opinions
Look,
unless you really do something.
I don't care about impressions, but I'm not saying it matters. Like you said, I'm not saying it matters, but it does. I don't know how to explain. Let me give you an example. For example, in my humanities class, I have a teacher, and
A teacher.
a teacher. Yeah. And we were supposed to do a presentation, but I get really nervous, like because it's a Spanish class, and I get really nervous speaking Spanish in front of people because I don't know. I just mess up the words easily. I don't know. But like I spoke really bad Spanish, like the worst I've ever done in my life. And now I feel like the impression of him is like, oh, I feel bad to this kid, because the assignment was we were supposed to talk for 1 minute, and I talked for like, huh?
El gato, el perro.
Yeah.
What?
I was like, we were supposed to talk for 1 minute, and like I talked for like 30 seconds, but then the person who actually knew how to talk Spanish, they had to do it for 1 minute, but like I was off. I got an A. And I was like, nah, don't do that, because I think I should be like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, yeah.
It's not
That
fair.
it's not fair for the other people who actually have to do it. But that's why impressions matter, because if you, not matter, but
It's not that they matter,
Yeah.
but like still nowadays in the back of people's minds, like you do something and they will keep it there and assume you're like this.
yeah.
And like I said, not like, I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
don't
Yeah, I think they understand
like,
what we're saying.
People say that they don't matter, and people say you can act as much around them, but like some people don't really mean when they say that.
Yeah.
Because what if you do something like stupid once, they may like make fun of you. Sometimes like your friends make fun of you, that's fine, it's a joke. But sometimes some friends like
Go too far.
Take it to
Go-
another level.
take
Yeah.
it to another level, like, oh, you really are stupid and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
that's why sort of there's a lot of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Friendships broken.
And that's one of the
Cut
causes
it,
of
cut it.
switching to either side, introvert or extrovert. If you're an extrovert and you're like, and people just keep like beating you up, like putting you like going down, then you might turn into an introvert and you're insecure and stuff. But then the people that actually like care about you and like help you to be the best person you can, it might turn you into an extrovert and you like having fun and you like talking to people. Not saying that being an extrovert or an introvert is bad or good. It just
I'm
has,
the
again,
middle.
it has pros and cons. That's all. Yeah.
I think this is a really good way to end.
Yeah.
I think that was a really good conversation.
Yeah.
Remember,
Social
follow our
media.
social media.
Please.
One message.
Follow our social
Right
media.
there. Right there.
Also, guys, one message to everybody else: don't judge people, and
Don't judge people.
and don't think that like
Don't
that.
be so critical.
Don't
and
stereotype.
don't think that and don't say that girls can't do anything. Girls can do
But
anything,
also-
and we're
and
equal.
boys
Well,
too.
and boys too. Thank you.
Don't support toxic masculinity. I think that's what it's called.
And don't be toxic.
And don't fail the EOC.
Yeah.
Just to point it out there.
EOC.
Follow our social media, subscribe, whatever. Spotify, follow, whatever. Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Mwah.
My.